State of the Nation Address, Series 29, by the TMC Committee on Social Mobility, the Economy and Politics.
A leading Islamic organization, the Muslim Congress TMC, has called for unity, equity, and inclusiveness in the ongoing debate on the tax reform bill introduced by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. This appeal takes place during the 29th edition of its State of the Nation Address held January 11, 2025 at TMC's national headquarters in Lagos.
The tax reform beyond political posturing and regional divide.
In his address, Alhaji Abdulwasi Bangbala, the Amir of the Muslim Congress, stresses the importance of setting aside partisan and regional biases to ensure the success of the bill. He describes the proposed tax reform as a crucial opportunity to modernize Nigeria's tax system, stimulating economic growth and create jobs.
The Nigerian tax bill is more than just a policy change. It is a chance to move beyond the limitation of the past and build prosperous future as a shared reality. This is not the time for partisan bickering or narrow self-interest. This is a moment to put aside our differences and focus on building a nation where everyone thrives. The tax reform bill presents a unique opportunity to modernize and streamline our taxation system in Nigeria, promoting economic growth, job creation, and internal revenue generations, among others. It is, however, imperative that we focus on the content of the bill, ensuring that the burden of taxation is shared equally, that businesses, especially SMEs, have the support they need to flourish, and that the revenue generated is invested wisely to benefit all Nigerians.
The Amir also advocates for expanding discussions on the bill beyond the National Assembly to involve all stakeholders in society. He urges Nigerians to prioritize national interest over political and regional sentiments, ensuring the reforms benefit everyone.
To achieve a truly inclusive and equitable reform, we must expand the debate beyond the National Assembly, engaging the leaders, civil societies, the media and private sectors to prioritize the prosperity of our great nation, Nigeria, above all other sentiments. Let us work together to harness the potential of the tax reform bills, driving economic growth, reducing poverty, and improving the quality of life for all Nigerians. The stakes are high, but with a bold, balanced, and inclusive approach, we can transform this reform into a cornerstone of Nigerian economic revitalization.
The Amir addresses the ongoing controversy surrounding the inauguration of a Sharia panel in Oyo State. He clarifies that these panels are voluntary, non-binding on non-Muslims, and focus solely on resolving family and civic disputes among Muslims within the framework of the law.
The recent opera that greeted the planned inauguration of Sharia panel in Oyo State by the Oyo State branch of the Supreme Council for Sharia is a cause for concern, and it's important to address the issue with clarity and understanding. The controversy stemmed from an error in communication, where the publicity message read inauguration of Sharia court instead of inauguration of Sharia arbitration panel. This misunderstanding has led to unnecessary tension and misinformation. It is crucial to recognize that Sharia law is only binding on Muslims, and it operates within the framework of Section 277 of the 1999 Constitution, which clearly defines the scope of Sharia law in Nigeria. This law is limited to Islamic personnel law, covering matters like marriage, inheritance, custody, divorce, and other personal affairs. These panels are not conventional courts, but rather channels for Muslims to resolve family issues, disputes, and tackle civil matters related to Islamic laws.
TMC expresses deep concern over the tragic stampedes at palliative distribution events, which result in loss of lives. The Amir calls on the federal government to enforce strict safety measures, and address the root causes of poverty driving such desperation.
Nigeria's food crisis.
On food security, the organization urges the government to support small-scale farmers and fully implement its food import waiver policy to strengthen the agricultural sector.
The food crisis gripping Nigeria is no longer a whisper. It is the famine, alarming plus that demand immediate attention. Nigeria is facing national emergency, and it's unconceivable that in a country blessed with fertile land and agricultural potential, many are struggling to feed themselves and their families. We urge President Bola Tinubu to take the lead and implement a comprehensive plan to address this crisis. This plan should start with the implementation of a policy on food import waivers announced months ago. To effectively address this crisis, it is essential to invest in small-scale farmers, providing them with access to resources, technology, and training to boost agricultural production.
The briefing also acknowledges the federal government's effort to reactivate the Warri refinery, describing it as a significant step towards achieving self-sufficiency in the oil and gas sector. On international relations, the Amir emphasizes the importance of fostering regional harmony and engaging in constructive dialogue with Niger and ECOWAS to maintain stability in West Africa.
The Muslim Congress is actually ever ready to partner with stakeholders, relevant stakeholders, to push forward the will of progress of this nation. As a faith-based organization, presently we have several programs that engage like minds in terms of Islamic organization. We collaborate with them in bringing up beneficial programs to the public. Just last month, December to be precise, we engaged in a national training camp for the youths in this country. And such camp was held at 4 zones in Nigeria.
The Muslim Congress concludes the event with a call for collaborative efforts among stakeholders to address Nigerians' pressing challenges, promote development, and alleviate poverty.
President Tinubu must therefore demonstrate the kind of leadership this crisis demands. The lives of millions hang in the balance, and so we hold action, not promises.
The State of the Nation address by TMC once again underscores the urgent need for unity, equity, and national progress in tackling Nigerians' critical issues today.